you so much for tuning into my tarot channel today. My name's Paulina, and if you're interested in donating to my Patreon or getting a private reading, you can look below for that information. And yeah, I'll also link a link to the National Alopecia Areata Foundation. Yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in, and this reading is for the sign of Capricorn. So Capricorn, I've been talking about the new moon in Virgo on Monday, September 6th, and the the sun's also in Virgo, Mars is in Virgo, and Mercury and Venus are in Libra. So this is affecting your 10th and 9th houses. So your career, and there's, as I have said of all these videos, the new moon in Virgo will be trine Uranus and opposite Neptune. So it's about sudden change and seeing illusion, seeing through, maybe disillusionment about a situation. Yeah, so it could be about your career, and then also about your maybe your sense of your beliefs, the 9th house, and also the sort of if there's a hierarchy or a religious order or something that your work is related to. Yeah, so those themes could be coming up. There could be maybe you suddenly want to change your job or your career, or you suddenly, or there is a sudden change in the structure of your job. Maybe you're traveling for your job now. The 9th house can be about travel. And also, yeah, so with the 10th house being activated, it's what's being activated by the moon, by Mars, and the sun. So Mars is that activating force, the sex drive, and also anger and war energy, intense energy. And the moon, is our history, our past, our intuition, the mother, and the home, the family. I haven't said home, and all the other ones already mentioned the 4th house. That's a thing. So, yeah, maybe your career right now, you're doing something that has to do with your lineage, and you can be motivated by a maternal force sort of right now. Anyway, I hope that makes sense for you. I'm gonna do some card reading for you. I got excuse me, dropping stuff. I got 2 cards, traveling, 8, and isolation. So it's funny because we did get the 9th house, which is actually about long distance travel or long trips or foreign places. It's also about interiority and the sign of Sagittarius, which is the philosopher, so it has to do with our beliefs. So anyway, we have the 8 here, which is about reincarnation and regeneration. So maybe your beliefs and your career are being regenerated by traveling. Maybe you are able to travel and have fresh perspective when you return to your career and feel rejuvenated. Maybe you're feeling isolated. It's too bad I don't have the book for this nearby because it's really a good book. But anyway, this is from the Osho Zen Tarot. Basically, you may be, Capricorns could have the tendency to be people who are so very, they may have like a few very close friends, kind of like other signs that are more, focus on interiority, or like other signs that are more reserved. Like a Capricorn, I would see them as like being mostly reserved because they're just like practical people who are driven by their career and also by like, I kind of see them as like the earth mother. Even if you're a man, like you could be like the earth man, like that. They have like a groundedness and like a sense of humor that like helps people, and they relate to Saturn, which is really about like reaching the highest height of physicality, like both with like stuff that you've acquired and like also Saturn relates to our bones and bone structure. Anyway, so maybe like something about your bone structure, which I was just bringing up. Maybe you like feel overwhelmed when you're around a lot of people. So your like nervous system or your even your skeletal system could be like become overwhelmed. So then you might like isolate because you feel like maybe you're like called to be like the structure in all situations, and that's like a lot for you. Like you teach responsibility. And so then you tend to isolate, but then there's like a receptivity in isolating. The 3 is like the divine feminine. But then, he's crying. So maybe you like need to, maybe like you're traveling alone, because we got the traveling card and it's causing, regeneration, and maybe something about the issues the 10th and 9th house are causing you to feel isolated. So again, the 9th house is your beliefs and the 10th house is your career. So I'm going to pull a card from the Golden Girls Tarot. I got 10 of Wands reversed. So you're releasing a burden. There's like some sort of, or maybe you feel deeply burdened on the opposite end of this card. There could be something about your sense of selfhood, and like also like completion of a situation or of a cycle. Because the 10 adds up to 1 in numerology. So like it's sort of about like the 10 is this completion, but then it always ends up at 1. It always comes back to you, like the end of the cycle. So yeah, I'm gonna pull another card for you. We got Ace of Wands reversed. So maybe like disempowerment has been like a theme. Maybe you have like an idea or like a spiritual gift to share, and you're like holding back from sharing that gift. That could be. I'm gonna pull one last card. I'm gonna call from the Diana Cooper. I forgot what it's called. It's some sort of like mystical card deck. Okay, I got Lemurian Healing number 24, which adds up to 6. And as I've said in the other videos, the new moon in Virgo happens on the September 6th, which is, 6 relates to Venus, which is the planet of love, relationships, harmony, money. Anyway, so Lemurians were 5th dimensional androgynous beings who loved and wanted to heal Earth. They drew the love of God through the cosmic heart into this planet. Lemurians gathered divine qualities from our energy fields and that of other stars, adding this to Daphne, please, to pure source light in order to form healing crystals to help us through the transition to the new golden age. The Lemurians then placed these healing crystals in the earth to light up the ley lines. Even now, when 2 or more gather with humility to focus these crystals, powerful healing takes place. Affirmation: I send Lemurian healing to Earth. Yeah, so your healing right now could be about recognizing the gifts that you have to share that are spiritual, and also like just like calming down, like, you know, not being so hard on yourself, like, you know, with the isolation card we got, maybe you're having trouble expressing how you feel to other people. So yeah, I would maybe try to focus on how you expressing how you feel to yourself first. Maybe like some journaling, or like yeah, anything like that that helps you like investigate the inner worlds with the 9th house that's activated here. So yeah, thank you so much. I think there's some interesting changes coming up for you, and I hope you have a great day.